Very strong answer. I love it. Just take another question. You said that CIA has betrayed you. Why is that?
Because on my very first day at the CIA, along with 300 other people, I put my right hand up in the air, and I swore to uphold the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, what that meant was I was swearing to uphold the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution is, it's a living, breathing document. We are supposed to be a nation of laws. We're supposed to be a nation that claims to be a shining example of respect for human rights and civil liberties. But that is not what a torture program does. That's not what kidnapping does, or a secret prison program, or an assassination program. Either we're going to live by the laws that we've given ourselves, or we're not. Either we're going to lobby other countries, to pressure other countries to respect human rights, or we're not. I'm going to give you an example. When I was with the CIA, I actually spent 2 years on assignment at the State Department. And while I was at the State Department, I was the human rights officer. And part of my job, was to write the annual human rights report that was sent to Congress. So what happens when I go into the Minister of Interior's office and I say, Your Excellency, you cannot kill a 15-year-old child because he marched in a pro-democracy demonstration. I'm going to have to put this in the human rights report and send it to Congress. But then 15 minutes later, the CIA station chief goes into the minister's office and says, don't listen to the human rights guy. We want you to open a secret prison here where we can torture prisoners, or you can torture them for us and you give us the information that they give. Well, who's he going to listen to? Is he going to listen to the CIA station chief with his millions of dollars in secret aid? Or is he going to listen to me because I'm going to write a report and send it to Congress? So you see how my hands were tied. And as a country, we have to make a decision. And that decision is whether or not we want to be on the side of law and order, the side of constitutional rights, or the side of the outlaws. I was on the side of right.
You said you are more than a decade in the CIA. There is any positive experience you have experienced inside there, or not?
You know what? Nobody's ever asked me that before. I will say that it was the most exciting job I ever had in my life. Every other job I've ever had, I've compared to that job, and nothing compares. I'll add that the travel was incredible. I went to 70 countries. I met kings and prime ministers and presidents and did things that my friends could only dream of. But then at the same time, we have to respect other people and other countries and other systems and other forms of government. We have to respect basic human rights and civil liberties. And I think the way the organization is structured, where it operates completely in secrecy, and it does not have appropriate oversight from the congressional committees, the House and Senate Intelligence Committees, makes it so that it's more like an outlaw organization than anything else. So for me personally, there were times when I had a lot of fun. But looking back over the course of a 15-year career, there were problems that were far bigger than just one man, problems that might be insurmountable.